Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name's Emily. This is Autumn Budgets. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. It's really nice to see everybody. So today we are going to set up my budget binder for 2025. The cost of them, I just couldn't justify that this year. They range anywhere between 40 and 60 odd pounds. No. So what I'm going to do is, I'm a planner girl. I am going to use what I've got. I also love Etsy downloads. I've got like 3 years of Etsy downloads, so I have been scrolling through to see what I've got, to see if it was actually possible to do it with what I already had. And it absolutely is, and I've printed it out and it's all ready to go. Let me know what you think of my new mat. Isn't it just as lovely? If you are new here, usually I have, I love Middle Earth. I am a Lord of the Rings fan, so I've usually got Middle Earth here, which is what you'll see in most of my videos. But, oh, look at it, isn't it lovely? And also, look at that, doesn't it just go with that completely? So what I'm going to be using is, I'm going to be using a couple of things, and I'm going to be using this happy planner. I bought 2 of these happy planners because, let's get some bits out. I'm going to put some washi tape and stuff on things, because this is what I use on a day-to-day basis. If you would like to see me set this up, I do have a video on my channel in the last few weeks of me setting up December. I do franking planning this, and I needed 2 sets of inserts, so I had to buy 2 binders. So I thought, how perfect, I will just use the other one of those and not waste it, because I absolutely love this. So yes, there we go. Right, let's get on to the papery bits. Right, so what I couldn't find, I made. You know, I have Canva and all sorts of things. Have I? Yeah, it looks like I have. I have already hole punched it, so that's good. I wanted to just make it functional as well, because I don't want to spend hours in here, you know, sort of doing things. So let's put that out of the way for a minute. I just want it to be straight to the point and functional. So, right, so these planners are the planners on Amazon that you can actually buy that are out of date. Now this one doesn't quite go out of date till tomorrow, believe it or not. It's a 2024 planner. I got 2 of these when they were on offer for £7 a couple of months ago. I think they're 17 or so now, which is still a bit of a bargain for one of these. Comes with all the inserts, all of these. And yeah, so what I did was I kept 24, I kept 25, because that's amazing. That means that I've got the right ones in there. And then all I did was I made my own inserts for it, and I just kept these. These are so pretty. Love these so much. And although it is an autumn theme that runs all the way through, it's applicable to that month. So yeah, and then let me show you December, because it's still woodland, but it is, look at that, merry and bright. Oh, it's so lovely, and it just so suits my channel and me down to the ground. I made all these. I've got a different theme for every month. I was thinking about putting them on my Ko-fi shop. So if you would like to see some things from me that I made out of here, I usually put them as a couple of quid as a digital download on my Ko-fi shop. If you would like that, let me know. But yeah, let's start at the beginning. So we've got Life in Full Bloom, and then it's just, you know, a standard cover. This one, it says Plan a Happy Life, but I love the inside of that. It's just so cute. There's lovely lots of, you know, so yeah, that's really cute. Let's go to January. Right, so I did do some, I put this in. What I'm going to do with this is going to show me where I am. So I just did that so I can quickly pull it out for reference. Also, I will write on that. The pens I'm going to be using now, I think, are going to be these like Inkjoy, Papermate ones. They are so cheap. They're like a couple of quid in Tesco for like a packet of multicolored ones. So I do like 4 colours. So yeah, that I'm going to use. I then as well have just got some little inserts that I printed out. A couple of these I bought, and these are literally things that have been sitting around, so I just printed them off and cut them to size, and then obviously I have hole punched them. So I'm going to have one for the reference page at the beginning, which I'll show you, and then we're just going to use them as, you know, dividers. So let's go back January. Right, so we're going to have our reference items first. Definitely like that one the best, I think. I'm going to put our little Nourishy bird up there. Nourish, by the way, is my word of the year. Yeah, I've got lots and lots of videos about New Year's resolutions and all that sort of thing, and how I'm not doing them. I will elaborate in tomorrow nights, because I'm going to do a count up. Had to go through videos and do count ups of how much I've saved in savings challenges this year and that sort of thing, what my plans are for next year, which I've already touched on in my goals video, but I'm going to go into more depth, and that will be tomorrow night, because obviously it is New Year's Eve, and that will be amazing. So a couple of years ago I did download the Budgetmom's Budget by Paycheck workbook. I do like it. Some of the stuff works, some of it doesn't for me. That doesn't say it won't work for you. But so yeah, I have taken out what works and I have left what doesn't. So what I have done is, I like the sort of information pages that she does, but yeah, I've printed out a few of those. It's just a bit of, you know, motivation and, I don't know, just some references of stuff. So yeah, those I will put in. Then we start getting on to the serious stuff. So this one I had a lot of trouble with, which is my financial plan. My financial plan for the next 10 years. This year, short-term goals was really easy, because obviously we know what we're going to do this year. We're going to save for Christmas and birthdays and bills and that sort of thing. I am concentrating on my month ahead. I'd like to get 2 months. I've actually put 3 months there, which is very ambitious and probably not doable, but still I correct it in the 5-year one. But then I've got my emergency fund, pet emergency, Christmas, kids' birthdays, and I've started a retirement fund that will turn into like a funeral fund or whatever if anything ever happened to me. If you're new here, I'm a single mum, so buck stops with me, I'm afraid. So yeah, that's it. So there's all those, and I have put that in. I did like doing that. It sort of opens your horizons a bit, because I think about what I'm going to do this year, but I don't think about in 5 years time. Also, there's some pretty lofty ones down here: house deposit or mobile phone, or mobile home. So I don't know, it depends on a lot of things, doesn't it? So all exciting stuff. And then pet emergency 10 grand. I like to have 20 grand in retirement by 2030. Who knows, eh? Who knows? So the next thing we do are our budget categories. I have literally just done those really broadly, and I've generalized a lot of them. If you are new here, I have a lot of savings categories. I am that person that likes to compartmentalize everything, so I've got lots and lots of envelopes, and I like having lots of envelopes, because that's how my brain works. So yeah, I've just done it, and I've color coded it to each binder. If you want to see what's in these binders, there are playlists down below. Please go and help yourself. So yeah, I've even included one for the garden and one for prepping. I am also a prepper. There's a prepper playlist down below. Our garden, I'm going to set up my binder this next January. Really excited about seeing how much I can grow of my own stuff instead of going to the supermarket and whatever. So there's that one. It's just a budget category organizer, and it was quite handy, and I did go to the trouble of color coding it, and I am glad I did, because I'm a very visual person, and it just wouldn't be interesting to me if it was just all black. So now we've color coded everything, so that's amazing. I'll put that in there. This is the reference section at the front before we hit that. Sinking funds. Have I got the other one? I did do a massive sinking fund, but I've condensed it to do this. I don't think I've got it there now. So what I will do is say, it's just a shorter one of the other ones. So this year I'm going to do month ahead. I'd like to have such and such. I've got such and such, and then the due date, the amount of months, and how much it takes out of each paycheck. So basically, like if you want to save like I do for Christmas, say in the next 10 months, that's £80 a month, because I'm saving £800. So that's £20 a week. You know, that gives you a basic of how much you are actually gonna have to save a week, and then you can work out whether you can actually afford it or not. So that is a good one. I will go through and do that, and I will show you that next time. I've got 2 in here. I do print off 2 of everything, because I always think, you know, I may need it. But yeah, so that'll be month ahead, emergency funds, Christmas, kids' birthdays, and then I might do a separate one for bills. So I pay as many bills annually as I can. That way my monthly direct debits are low. So there's that one. I've got my meal plan in here. So I've got week 1 and week 2. And I rotate them, so we only have 2 meal plans unless we're going out or it's something special like Christmas or whatever. So yeah, I've got week 1 and week 2, and then I shall just rotate them, so I only ever need 2 weeks of meal planning. I just bake different things every week. So there's that one. Also, meal planning for us is important because I home educate my kids. Having said that, my oldest has now got his own little flat. My daughter's just gone to university, but my youngest little one, who is very physically disabled, I do home educate him. And of course, then I have to plan loads and loads of meals. So this came from, this is like a sinking fund tracker I have printed off. About 10 sheets of this. This is where I'm going to track every single, so let me show you. So high days and holidays, let's not start with that. So Christmas, we've got £25 in Christmas already, but these have got lots of dates on, lots of pluses and minuses in the balance, so I won't need to keep doing this every month. That was the point, that I could find a sinking funds tracker that you know, was gonna fulfill all of these lot, and I did. So yeah, we've got lots and lots of dates running down here. So yeah, these are probably going to need to be updated every sort of 3 or 4 months. But yeah, I'm afraid the Budget Mums one didn't cut it. It's like, it only gives you, as well on the cash envelope, she only gives you like a little column's worth. I mean, I can't do that. That would be, I'd have to print out 20 sheets a week. So that's that one as well. So we are going to pretty those up, and I am going to fill those in. Simply ran out of time today because I wanted to get this up before the new year. Right, so we arrive at January. So this is January's spread. Isn't it just gorgeous? I love it, especially the foxes running through it. So yeah, there's mine. It's just a little calendar that I did with some lovely autumny woodland bits on it. So let's root for each other and watch each other grow. Oh, that's nice for February, isn't it? And January's was just a picture. How lovely is that? So this is where we hit the budget, Mum. So we've started off with January. I have put some stickers on and some washi already. We have a mushroom theme that we are going to do. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you it all, put it all in, and then I will show you a speed up of me filling it in, and then we'll come back after. So unfortunately, excuse me, my budget month runs from mid-month to mid-month, which is not the easiest thing to track. So I've got 3 budget sheets for January. I've got 2 spares at the back as well. And then we have to start on February as well. So I've got the Budget Mums January Paycheck by Budget tracker. So I will fill those out weekly. So I'll put those in first of all. Let's just put them in. Then we've got the expenses sheet. Now I've got 4 here. I do separate digital and cash because obviously I'm a cash budgeter. I want to know where my cash has gone, but also I do a lot of things online. It's not just, you know, taking all your money out of the bank and doing that sort of thing with it. It is digital and cash. So I've got 2 sheets for each. Hopefully with my no buy year, I'm going to easily cope with 2 sheets. That would be great. That's not ordinary bills, that's literally spending that we do every week. And I did like her, where does my money go? Oh look, there's a little mushroom on it. Oh, how sweet. Oh, we'll leave that on the page now because that's just sweet. Yeah, and it's where did my money go? So category breakdown, and then she's got a page for money, debt and savings breakdown. Then she's got a where did my money go? Is that monthly spending comparison? I won't be doing December and January, but I will be doing January and February for this. So yeah, and then I will just put everything in January so far. And then she's got thoughts and notes, which I will also decorate because, yeah, we need some decoration on that, don't we? So let me put that in. Right, and then I've got the first 2 weeks in February to do as well. So I've printed off the February paycheck budget tracker, and I've printed off her February calendar. So I don't know if I'm going to carry on with these calendars. I don't know if I can fit everything in, whether I'll go to Happy Planner, you know, page calendars, but they are so expensive over here, and as much as I love printing my own stuff out, I would like to just get some decent stuff, but I'm not willing to pay for it. So we are coping with what we've got at the moment. So let's put that bit in February. Again, this is my work. It's not just gorgeous, he's lovely. Love him. So we've got February, and spring is in the air for March. It certainly is. Look at that, and there's a little March hair. How cute is that? Then we've got our 2 weeks in February until we get paid, and actually it is nearly how many days is that? 18, 19, 20. So yeah, that's 4 weeks and 3 days this time. Being paid monthly is awful. Being paid weekly was much easier, but we can't do that anymore, so we'll just cope with it as best we can. Right, so I am going to fill this in. I'm going to speed this bit up. So yeah, stay with me and I will see you in 2. Okay, so welcome back everybody. Hello. Right, to you that was like 2 seconds, to me that was like hours. No, it wasn't hours, it was about 30 minutes. So I think I'm finally done. I've just put some bits and pieces on there. Let's get into it. I have kept that in now. I haven't decorated it. It's just the worksheets and that sort of thing. So I put one of my dividers in. We are going to have a large financial breakdown and goals and stuff first, I think, like it is in the Budget Mum workbook. And I'm quite happy with these for now. These are the most important ones. Who knows about those? You know, we are in the Lord's hands. So, but I can put them down and we will see. So yeah, there we go. Anything can happen in between that time. So then we've got, like I said, I've got all my budget categories. I have tried to keep them in like order. So all the high days and holidays ones are in there, and they're in the yellow list. So yeah, that's that one. I've got an autumn binder, a month ahead binder, and a digital binder. And I don't think I've showed you this. This is for leftovers. Cajun Girl Creates does like a little monthly savings challenge. So what I'm going to do is, with everything that's left over in the bank, it's going to go into a MONZO pot. And yeah, that is going to get saved till the end of the year. That's just something completely different. That is digital. That's nothing to do with change left in my purse and that sort of thing. Anything left over can go in there. My MONZO link is always down below. Thank you so much if you sign up using it. Get between £5 and £10 I think at the moment for signing up, and a lot of you have, so thank you so much. It means the world to me, and it makes a lot of difference to my budget. Like last week I had an extra of £40 or so, so thank you if you do use my link. All of my bits and pieces are always down below. When you go to MONZO, I only ever use the free one, so but there is like paid ones and stuff as well that you can use if you so choose. Right, I just thought that this is because it is going to be a year of this, so autumn is a quiet reminder. Autumn whispers, slow down, relax and enjoy the moment. We are going to be doing that a lot this year. So I haven't done any sinking funds or the meal plan because I didn't want to sit here and do that for hours. I will do that. So with the sinking funds and this tracker that I got from a thingy that I downloaded, account that I downloaded, oh gosh, ages ago. They're called Feeling Cozy by the sounds of things. Feeling Cozy Comfort Wears Inc. Incorporated. So yeah, I've just taken one page out of it, and what I have decided to do is I'm going to leave this in here as a tracker for like monthly. I will count it at once a month and pop it in here. But also what I've decided to do is, because it is such a good one, I thought that I'd print it out again and I'd use it as my weekly guide. Now we have a weekly cheat sheet whereby I will decide where that £120 is going to be going. Usually goes in about £5 increments. But yeah, and then I would just list down where it's going to go. Same with the savings challenges, and what a lovely sheet. That's just going to be like my cheat sheet for the week. And I thought, gosh, what a good idea that is. So it's multi-purposed, so that's good. Yeah, sinking funds, that sort of thing. Then we've got, this is where I'm going to be doing all the keeping track of everything. And then, so we get on to January. I have written the dates in. I've got, this is what I did before in the other binders that I've had. Red is debt, black is direct debits, and blue is purchases. So anything that I purchase digitally or with cash, I will note it down on there. But also what I will do is, and I do find this very, very good, I do find that noting it down a couple of times helps. So I'll note it on my main calendar, but then I will note it on my expense tracker as well. So like I said, I've got one for cash and one for online. It's got an account and it's got a starting balance. I don't use any of that. I've only got one account, so that is all I do with cash. and then one online, and that'll just be my online spends, just so I can see it and I can add it up at the end and see how much I've been spending. So yeah, right, let's get back to January. So this week, this is what we've got. This is my income changed slightly this month, because the main aim of my channel for me is to eliminate as many direct debits as I can. Direct debits kill my budget, absolutely kill it. When you've got like £45 for water coming out every month, and you know, I don't know, £35 for car tax, and then you've got a big lump sum to pay the car insurance and that sort of thing. It just strangles my budget. So admittedly, I do have a mobility car, so I've just got one large payment that comes out, and I don't have car tax, car insurance, and MOT and stuff like that anymore, which I'm so grateful for. But I also don't have water, and I don't have insurances because I save up for those. So yeah, it means that I don't get £120 a week now. I get 160 because I've had the extra £40 that I would have paid into my water direct debit goes back into my sinking fund budget. So my budget has stayed the same for many months now. £80 is food and fun. Bear in mind we home educate, and I've got to take maybe a little bit extra of petrol in there everywhere we go for lessons and home ed and that sort of thing. And then I've got £120 to put in my sinking funds, which is just where, you know, all of this lot comes in. And now I've got £40 in savings challenges, so woo. We will be saving in month ahead first, and then my autumn binder after. There are plenty of videos down below if you would like to go and have a look. This week I've got internet coming out and debt number 1. I've only got 3 debts left now. I've paid off another one, so hallelujah. Yeah, so those, but these don't come out of this, because what I do is when I get paid once a month, the first thing I pay is my rent and my council tax. They go out that day because I don't want to be sorting out that sort of stuff. And then what I've got left is I work out how many bills I've got for the 5 weeks that it covers, or 4 and a bit weeks. And then I take that out of my current account and put it into my savings account. And then with what I've got left in my current account, that is what I have to split into 5 weeks. So some months are more, like November, I only had £90 a week. You know, it was, it's just, it depends how many bills you've got and that sort of thing. So yeah, and then this will just tell me that that's coming out. And then what I will do is transfer it from my savings into my current account. And I know that that for some people sounds like too much of a hassle. Not for me. I need to know that it's going in and out. I need to know that it's been paid, and then I can keep tabs on what's going where and what's left. So I've got enough to cover everything. So I hope that makes sense. Probably to a non-cash person, cash budgeting person, they're like, what? Yeah, so I did make the mistake of going on to TikTok and looking at cash budgeters, and my God, they get a hard time on there. And some of the comments are, you know, I'm a good Christian woman and I try to be kind and stuff, but some people, honestly, it's just, if that's what TikTok is all about, I'm glad I'm like barely on it, because although, you know, you can sell your stuff on there and you can do all that, it's just not worth it for the traffic that comes through. And I just thought for the one poor girl, I can't remember her name, she was just answering questions like, well, why not, and da-da-da. And this goes back to my prepping video as well. People really don't understand the banking system. They think that they put their money in and it's absolutely safe. Oh my goodness me. I just think that everyone needs to really just take a little bit of a, you know, have a look at a bit of a deep dive into the banking system, and it is not what you think it is. So yeah, and I just thought TikTok is an absolutely rancid place. Yeah, I just felt so sorry for the cash budgeters on there. So if you are on TikTok and you are a cash budgeter, fair play to you. I put highlights and reels and bits and pieces on there, but yeah, you are welcome to that platform. So that's January, and then what I have done is I've just dated February as well, because we go into February by 2 weeks. Oh, it's Valentine's Day. I get the kids a little hamper for Valentine's Day. It's one of our sinking funds. Love that. So yeah, and my budget will go up to here, go up to Sunday the 16th, and then we will start again for this month. This week. So, I mean, I know it's, somewhere was a bit convoluted, whatever, works for me. And also, I didn't spend a penny on this. This was all stuff that I already had, little digital downloads here and there. I just had to go through last 3 years of Etsy purchasing digital downloads, which was not fun, but very necessary, as I'm not going to spend money. So yeah, that's this week's. I will fill this in a bit more, and we'll go into a bit more detail of this. I'm going to actually do my first budget for January 2025 on New Year's Day. Tomorrow night I'm going to do my year's wrap up. I've been going through and looking how much I've saved for sinking funds and that sort of thing, how much I've spent everywhere. So we're going to go through all the figures. We will just have a little chat about 2024. Was it good for you? Was it rubbish? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to know. I hope you enjoyed that. It is just sort of, I'm going to put that there now because that's where I am. I am sort of on the fence. 2023 was an absolutely awful year. So 2024 compared to 2023 was better. 2024 was very hard behind the scenes, you know, I can't share everything on here, and like I said, you know, I refuse to be a doom and gloom channel where I cry everywhere. I won't do that. You know, we're children of God, and we're positive, and you know, we help people, and I try to be kind, and you know, it's hard, but yeah, it's been hard behind the scenes, but you know, we've got through it, and here we are. We're at the end of the year. Plenty to be grateful for. You know, I've got a little lad who, despite everything, is a happy sausage. My daughter's adjusted well to university. My son's nearly been in his little house for a year. That's a year of bill paying that he's been doing. So although it's crappy adulting, very well done to him. And yeah, I hope that we can just carry on in 2025. I will go into it a bit more tomorrow night, but I'm not doing New Year's this and New Year's that. I've decided I'm going to do something completely different. So if you fancy listening to that, then yeah, that will be a quick video I will put up tomorrow on New Year's Eve. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Do you think you can franken plan as well? I mean, technically all you need is a piece of paper and a pen, isn't it? You know, so sorry about all the liveliness in the background. You can hear the kids running around being silly. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. It's just a simple thing to keep hold of my finances. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this. Plus it's pretty, and I hope you like my mat. Let me know what you think of my mushrooms. I will see you all tomorrow for that end of year count up and end of year sort of, what can we call it, a sort of end of year review, if you like. Yeah, let me know what you're doing. Love to all. Let's say our serenity prayer together, which is, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God bless you all. God bless your families. And I will see you tomorrow for a little end of year happiness. And we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.